So I'm so excited to talk to you today because today I'm gonna let you in on how I get so much sewing into my life when I have 3 kids and a full-time job and a lot of blogging and stuff that I do on the side. Before I get started, if you would like to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell to be notified when I have another video, that would be awesome. If you can't click the bell, unsubscribe and resubscribe and you should be able to click it. It's just a little glitch that's happened with my YouTube from a long time ago. So let me get started. Okay, so I do what I like to call batch cutting. So I pretty much set out a day. It's typically a Monday or like a day that is like not really the best anyway. I just sit down and I think, what do I want to make? I don't like cutting projects out. It's pretty much the worst part of it for me. And so I just put a whole bunch in line, figure out what I want to make in the next like couple of weeks. And I put them all together and I cut them out all in one day. Basically, there's so many things that I want to make. And so I've started this kind of like unspoken rule for myself that I'm going to make something from every category. Like 1 pair of shorts, 1 pair of pants, 1 skirt, 1 top, 1 dress, 1 pair of pajamas, 1 like jacket or kimono or cardigan or whatever, you know, just something along those lines. So I pretty much cut out 1 of each. So the first one I want to talk about is something I've already made. I made it yesterday because I cut it out on Monday. And these are the named clothing Ninni culottes. I have been wanting this pattern for so long, and it's not a new pattern. And I just love the fit of them because they are good and drapey fabrics, which this is a Tencel Twill that I got from Joann's. And it has stripes going down, vertical stripes, and it's just so lovely. And I love the way that the waistband is. And they were very, very easy to make, very quick, and they have pockets here. So that's good. I also put a nice tag in. It has pockets. So, so that's that one, and that one's already made. So I wanted to start with that one. So I've already had success, sat down and made it. I've got blue thread on my serger. So most likely I will make next the other thing that I cut out that's similar to that color. And these are the pair of shorts that I cut out, which are the Pomona pants by Anna Allen Clothing, but she also has shorts. I cut them out of this blue, like denim-y looking linen. I will probably not change my serger thread for this because I don't really have serger thread that matches this type of blue, but I do have blue serger thread on my serger. So that's another way I save time. I try not to do different colors. Like if I have a lot of stuff cut out, I try to do the same colors so I can kind of keep my serger thread the same. Only saves about 3 minutes, but it still saves time. And then I also try to do all my jersey projects together so I don't have to change my needle over on my sewing machine until I'm ready for jersey. So anyways, these are some shorts and I'm super excited to make them. They are so quick because I've made 2 pairs of the Pomona pants. And I wear them almost every single day. And I'm wearing them right now, actually. Woo. Anyways, they're really cute. So that's those.
So I can hook into it, and there's like a ton of stuff in there.
I'm talking about batch cutting fabrics. I mean, patterns, and he's working with plumbing. So I think I'd rather do my job. All right. Next, I cut out this beautiful skirt pattern that I cannot wait to make. It's called the Fiber Mood Hetty, and it's got 3 layers. I bought this fabric from Paris not recently. I think I did it in a Pretty Mercery fabric haul that I'll link. But yeah, so I ordered this from Paris and it's beautiful, like viscose, tiny floral. This is just one piece that's cut out. Also, I cut out my interfacing, and I also, if I need a zipper, elastic, anything like that, I put it with the project. So it's like I've done all the like gathering of materials and I don't have to think about it later. So I really like to do that. So that's one thing I cut out in that category, in the skirt category. Next, we're gonna talk about the top that I cut out. Now this one kind of stopped me in my tracks because this is the Apolline Patterns Lola top that I plan on making. And I didn't realize that I didn't have this pattern put together or anything like that. And it's like a PDF pattern that you have to piece together. It has no AO file. So for the other ones I've mentioned, I had either already cut out the pattern before, or it at least had an AO that I had printed so I could just cut it out real quick. But this one I had to stop in my tracks, print it out, tape it together, realize that it has, the pattern is completely, entirely in French. Some of her patterns are French and English, but this one was completely in French. And I was like, oh, do I want to make it? But she has a video, and I watched the video, and it's in French, but it's very self-explanatory. It doesn't look like a hard top to make, so I went ahead and went for it. But I'm going to make the top version with just a regular like scalloped neckline and a scallop in the back. And I decided, there's a couple of sleeve options. I think you can actually, I folded this back, but this is one of the facing pieces. I think you can actually have this for your sleeve instead, these little scallops. So it's kind of like sleeveless with little scallops there. But I decided to do like a cap sleeve. So I cut the pattern piece for this long sleeve to where it was just 5 centimeters down from the other underarm, and I decided to do that for my just a regular sleeve. And then this is the fabric I'm using. It's from Sewing Studio, and it's just white with black polka dots. Very simple, very chic, and I'm very excited to do this pattern. So that's my top that I cut out. It was a little bit frustrating when I realized I had to do all that work, but I was like, it's worth it. I really want to make it. Next, I'm going to talk about the dress that I cut out. This one also required a little bit of work. This doesn't have a picture because I drew it, and it's an awful picture, but it's by Hand London rectangle dress that she made, and she put instructions on how to make it in her stories saved as a highlight. And when I say she, I'm talking about Eliza Lex. So anyways, it's a beautiful dress. I cannot wait to make it, and I picked out this cotton lawn, which is Liberty from the fabric store online, and I will be using that. I cut out all my pieces. It did use a little bit more than 3 meters, and all I had was 3 meters, so I suggest getting a little bit more than 3 meters if you want to make this, but it's going to be lovely. Cut out all my pieces, no pattern pieces, just measurements, but it's cut out, and I cannot wait to make it as my dress. Next, we're going to talk about pajamas. Now, I was talking to Amy of Amy Nicole Studio. She was saying, she was like, I don't know if I like, making pajamas is kind of hard because it's kind of like making something you need, like making underwear, things like that. And I like totally agree with her. But I just so enjoy when I make the time to make a pair of pajamas, and then I'm like really excited to wear it and sleep in it at night because it's so nice. And I'm the kind of person that gets ready for bed pretty early, so I have my pajamas on for a long time. So when they're really nice and really make me feel good, it makes me feel better to put them on earlier, and then I just feel pretty. So I decided to make one pair of pajamas, but that being said, the pajamas are not super involved, but there are several pieces. So this is the workshop patterns, I believe, the loungewear edit. They have like a little book of patterns that they put out that's digital. And this is one of the patterns from that. It's called the Lottie tank top. And I'm going to make this short version here. So it's going to be cropped, so that's going to be nice. And I'm going to make out of this like orange kind of linen here. Beautiful. Cannot wait to make that. It's very, very soft linen. Then I cut out matching pants, which are also a part of this loungewear edit. They're called the Linda pants. And I think I cut out a size 8 and graded out to a 10 at the hips because I really don't want it to be fitted and tight. So and they're just regular like PJ pants, but they do have nice pockets, like splash pockets. And I cut it out of the same linen, this like peachy color that's beautiful. Really think these two items will be really quick for me to make. And then they also have a little jacket here that is called the Lila, and it's also part of the loungewear edit, and it's only got 2 pieces. It's very, very simple looking, and it's just kind of like if you're a little bit cold with the sleeveless at night in your pajamas, or you can wear it out. I mean, any of this stuff I could wear out. So that's gonna be a challenge to keep it with my pajamas and not wear it out. But anyway, I used this blue linen. I thought it coordinated nicely with my, let me pull it out so you can see it a little bit better. I thought it coordinated nicely with the peach, and I didn't have any more peach, so I couldn't make the jacket out of peach. So there's that one. And so those didn't take too long to cut out, but my linen was real wrinkly after washing, so I did have to iron it a little bit before I cut my pieces out. So there's that. And I believe I've talked about all the categories, but as soon as I made those pants, I cut out some more pants because I couldn't help myself and I kept staring at it and I really wanted it. So of course I got my elastic and my zipper here. These are the seal pants. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing them correctly, but they're from the Hemming. And let me just unpin this so you can see it's out of this really pretty, I think it's a poly, but really pretty mint polka dot poly that's going to make these nice flowy pants. They're going to be gorgeous. I'm so excited to make them, and they are all cut out and ready to go. So yeah, so that's my pants, dress, skirt, shorts, pajamas, jacket, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I cut out. And my top. Did I say top? Yes, and my top. That's polka dot. So I cannot wait to get working on it this week and next week, and I hope I can get done with some of it quickly so I can actually wear it. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. I can do a lot more of these because I'm always cutting out. I'm always batch cutting. I'm always planning projects. You know, I'm always doing all that kind of stuff. In fact, I have a stack of projects underneath here that I'm planning that I haven't batch cut yet. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It'll help other people find it. Again, subscribe to the notification bell if you want to be notified when I have another video. And I hope you guys leave me a comment so we can chat. And I hope you have a great day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye!